Well, hello everybody, welcome on into my channel. My name is Kakerins, and we're continuing to play Riven. Riven, the sequel to Mist, Riven. That's what we're playing today. And for those of you who have been watching, I have to say, I may have figured something out. So, thank you to the viewers who have commented that I need to be patient, take my time, and look around. Especially with the lens that I found, because I did finally discover. See, my biggest question, here was my biggest question. My biggest question that I didn't understand is, how do the totems relate to the animals that we need to select to push down the stones when we're in that upper transport room? And because that's what you did in the old game. In the old game, you would roll the eye, you would listen to the sound it would make, and you would have to match that sound to an animal that you had seen and heard. And the eyeball itself had a number on it, 1 through 6, I believe. So I was trying to figure out how this works. Well, I didn't realize that when you were looking through the lens, and if you looked around, then you would suddenly see shapes, figures of things that can really make a big difference in what you're looking for, because they show you the animals, they show you the creatures, they show you the things. So with that being the case, I now believe that I know what things are. My confusion, though, is that some of the numbers are kind of rotated, and they kind of like made up their own number. Like the number for 4 is not right, but it looks like it's a 1 and a 3 combined, which makes a 4. And then one was rotated, and I'm like, I wonder if it's rotated because they were confused. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see. I have written them all down. I think I see them. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. But let's continue to play the game. I'm ready to watch. You watch. No, wait, what? I'm ready to play. You're ready to watch. I'm excited. So let's go. Okay, and here we are. And so this is what I want to say about all this. Let me show you some of my pictures, because I have taken some. So as you can see, like for example, this was what you saw in the water. And that was this one right here, right? So it's just interesting that we're seeing, you know, the creatures be where they need to be. We saw this one, we saw this one, we saw this one, we saw this guy, and this one down here is kind of like the this is like the, I guess it's like the frog. And then I have no idea what that is. I can't remember what that is. But we'll see what we got here. And I've got them all written down because I was using this as a guide. I was using this right here as a guide. This is the number. See, this is what I'm saying. This is not a real number, at least not one that I can see. But it is a combination of 1 and 2. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. No, actually, now that I think about it, if this right here is 5... and this is a 3, then this would be like an 8. So I don't know what the deal is. This is a 1. This is not a 2. The 2 is supposed to be up here, like on this side. So it's like rotated, maybe? I don't know. And this is a 5, this is a 3, and this is a 6. So 2 is wrong and 4 is missing, but instead of 4, we have this 8. So, but that's not even a number. That doesn't, oh, that is a number. That's an 8. Okay. If that's an 8, then maybe this is not a 2. Maybe this is something else. I don't know. I'll have to double check. Hopefully we'll be able to figure this out, but we need to get up to the chamber and see what we can do here. So, where's our little thing? Our little thing is down there. So let's come down here. Whoops. So good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. Let's go down and look at the prison. I know that you can turn on the turn off the animation for descending ladders and have it just be an instant, like you click it and you're instantly at the bottom. I don't know. Sometimes I think patience is a virtue that we should respect. Still don't have any idea what this is yet. I'm thinking this might be end game stuff, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe this is just where this dude sits here and talks, says, addressing the people of Riven, all Moynians should bow before me. Okay, whatever. Yep. All right, I think we need to go to here. I think that's the one. Look at the little luminescent things. That's cool. Boink. All right. Let's come up here. Hey, you didn't even give me a chance. What the hell? Isn't it supposed to wait for me? Oh, you know why? Because I went all the way to the top. I'm supposed to go to the middle one. That's why. That's why. It was the middle one. Sorry. Yeah, see, this is the one that blinks. All right. There we go. Up, 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 up. Okay, where's this button? I know it's one of them. Weird that you can't actually see it. Excuse me? Where's the button? Wait a minute. It's not over here, was it? Where's the button? Wait a minute. Where's the button? Isn't it one of these? Am I missing something? Wait a minute. Maybe I just need to get closer. No, it's around here somewhere. Boy, they don't make this easy to see, do they? What the heck? Am I permanently not able to push this button? No, I can't be the case. What the heck? I did it before. Is my game glitched? What's going on here? I'm standing right where I need to be. What's the deal? My cursor's just not even changing. You would think it would change at some point. It wasn't on this wall, is it? I mean, it's not like it changes. All right, now I'm pissed off. All right, hold on. All right, I still don't understand. Where is this trigger? I'm just going to go along each thing and wait for my hand to change its... Like, I don't know why I can't... I would think it would be that one. What the heck? Is my game glitched? What's going on here? I just do not understand. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, it's right there. Why did it take me so long to find that? Alright, I'm gonna have to remember it's very, very close to the wall. And it's above this little weird looking... Gosh, that almost looks like the frog flipped the other way around. Alright, here we go. Wow, I'm glad I got that. Okay. Lights are still on. Very good. And here's this. Okay. I know what I have to do. I just don't know what the order is. So I'm going to guess that the frog is first, and the frog is this one. Let me say this one is first. My next guess would be which beetle am I looking for? I think it's this one. Then this one. I could be wrong because that 2 is on the wrong side. Then you've got 3 is... It's the fish that's pointing down. This. And 4, the one with the, I don't know why I want to call them platypuses. I know that that's not right, but these things, the symbol was missing. So I'm going to presume that maybe, oh, it's interesting. Oh, okay. It's interesting that they have that listed as 8. Which is double the 4. I don't know. This could be wrong. Okay. Five would be the beetle right here. And then the last one is this guy. See if this works. No. Okay, so something is definitely wrong here. I mean, I know that those are the images, but why do I have the order wrong? Or am I pushing the wrong ones? It's not that frog. It was definitely this frog. And this frog was listed as number 1. Number 2 is the one that's sideways, and I don't understand why. There's not another. This is the beetle, right? Let me look at my image. It's right here. So this little guy is definitely that. But the thing that I find interesting is that he was that one that didn't have a thing next to it. It was just completely empty. Oh, no. Forgive me. No, I'm not saying it was empty. It was that upside down 2. Like this one. It was this one. Right here. This is the one for it. But the symbol next to it is rotated. So what does that mean? What does that mean that the symbol's rotated? Right here. That is not a 2. That is something else. So I'm almost wondering. You know what? I wonder, should I do these in this order? Like, forget about the order. Should I do it this way? And why do these have double? Does that mean that it's times 2? Because that's not what you see in the image. And this is times 2. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe, or not times 2. I don't understand this. These 2, which are the bizarro ones, This is 5. This is 3. This is 6. But the 2 that we're missing is this. This is definitely an 8. So does that mean that 8 would be after 6? And then maybe 2 is even greater. That's what I'm going to try. I'm going to say that maybe this is 8. Well, it is 8. I thought it was 4, but it's 8. This is 8, and then maybe 2 is after that. So I'm going to go in that order. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm just going to see. All right, so we've already done the froggy. We're going to skip 2. We're going to go to 3, which is the upside down fish. Then 4 would have been the main guy is 8. Let's go to 5 with the beetle. What was 5 again? I gotta make sure I'm clicking the right beetle here. That one was 2. You know what though? This guy looks an awful lot like that guy. Maybe I did do it correctly, but... Alright, hold on. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hold on, I'm just gonna click some until it resets. Okay. Maybe I just clicked the wrong beetle. Maybe it wasn't this beetle. Maybe it was this beetle. So if that's the case, try this. It would be frog... beetle, upside down fish, what is that? 1, 2, 3. Then this guy. No, not that guy. Where's he at? This guy. I didn't draw the picture of the beetle. What does 5 look like? I think it's that one. Whatever that thing is. Where's he at? All right, so that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the whale. Nope. So that guess was wrong. All right, let's try this again with this. So we're going to do it this way. If we're going to say this is 1, 2 is still a question mark. Let's skip 2. Let's go to 3, which is the upside down fish. Upside down fish. 4 is missing. 5 would be that beetle thing. I'm calling it a beetle. I have no idea what it is. This thing. And the whale. See, the whale used to be the last one. And then what if... I do 8, which would be this guy. And then the last one would be that weird dome-shaped beetle. Is that right? No! My goodness, man, I don't understand this. I feel like I'm going to be brute forcing this, and I don't like brute forcing things. I want to figure this out. I don't understand why. Let me see if I can read this article again, because I did put it on here. Last week, one of my acolytes caught a rebel sniffling around this. Can I make this full screen? Cemetery totem in the jungle. All right. In keeping with the general ineptitude of my men, the dog was allowed to escape. But at least the fool had the presence of mind to bring me the object in question. It is a primitive eyepiece into which one of the native members has been set. It is a primitive eyepiece into which one of the native numbers has been set. Given the fact that their accursed numeric system requires you to know which way a symbol has been rotated in order to read it, however, there is no way to make sense of it. It is probably an overestimated of the moiety's intelligence to suspect that there may be some greater meaning behind it, but tomorrow I send a surveyor out to inspect the other totems just to be safe. Okay, so if that's just saying that they, you have to know which direction it's rotating. But why is one of them an 8? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand. Why is one of these an 8? That is an 8. All right, you know what? I'm going to do these in order going down this way. That's all I'm going to do. I haven't tried that yet. Let's try that. We're going to do hypothesis testing here. All right. So if the top one was this, and then it's the frog, and the next one is this beetle, and I keep thinking it's this one. I don't know if it's this one or that one. I'm thinking it's this one. Then the beetle thing. This. Then the upside down fish. And then lastly the whale. Let's see if this does it. I'm just doing it in order from down to bottom. I was trying to count the numbers, but let's see if this does it. No, that doesn't do it either. All right, I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to use, instead of using this one, I'm going to use this one because they're awfully similar. So if we start with this guy, and then do the frog, then instead of that beetle, I'm going to do this beetle. Bug, beetle bug, whatever. And then we've got this thing. Then we got the upside down fish. And then the whale. What about that? Is that right? No. All right, let's go back to my original synopsis. I don't know if I did it yet, but I'm going to replace the one for this. So if I do... Where'd the froggy go? Froggy's number 1. All right. If I do froggy. Oh, you know what? I did do this one because I went from here to there. I don't understand why these don't. Then the upside down fish. Then this guy. And 5 would be this. Yeah, I thought I did this, but this is not going to work because this is what I did last time. It's got to be something with the order I don't think I've got the wrong things. See, because I was trying to go, maybe I go 1, 3, 5, 6. Or what if I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, with 2 just being rotated the wrong way? Maybe. I don't know. Let's try that. We're gonna try things. We're not gonna find the solution. We're gonna try this, but we're gonna try this logically. We're gonna try this logically. All right. Froggy. Beetle. Upside down fish. This guy, whatever this thing is. Whale. And then this guy. No. All right. So confuzzling. Unless it's, I think I may have done this, but what if it's 1, 3, 5, 6 that rotated 2 and then the 8? I don't know. I feel like I'm just trying random things because I don't necessarily know some of these orders. And once I do finally get this, I'm not asking somebody to put it in there, but once I do finally get this, somebody explain the rationale. All right, so we're going to skip 2. We're going to go to 3, which is this. We don't have a 4, so let's go to 5. Then we'll do the whale. Whale is usually the last one, though. Then should I do 2, then 8? So 2 would be... It's not 2, you know what I'm saying? This one. And then... the whale? No, I need... What do I need? Anyway, which one did I just forget? Oh my god, my brain is not functioning this morning. Wait a minute, which one of these do I not have? My brain is not working. Oh, this one. That doesn't work either. I'm confuzzled. Unless I'm grabbing the wrong things. Frog. Upside down fish. What if I do this one first? And then do the beetle. Damn it! What am I doing wrong? I don't understand. Don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, what the heck? That's not what I wanted. No, I just wanted to go to the notebook. I don't understand this. Why does this have an extra thing on the bottom of it? And this one was actually missing. I think. One of them was missing. That's all that I know. I can't remember which one it was. It was this one. This was the one with this thing. See how this is missing? There's nothing there. I mean, unless this is something, but I don't think so. I see it was missing a thing. Am I supposed to find that somewhere? Is that something that I'm supposed to find and put in there? Is there another piece I'm supposed to find? Is that lying around the jungle and it tells me something that... But I found all the rest of them, so it's not like I don't know that that one is this one. But again, why is it an 8? That makes no sense to me. This is a 5. We've got 1, whatever the hell this is, 3, missing a 4, 5, 6, but then we've got these two. This is an 8. Why do we have an 8? Do we divide the 8 by 2 to get a 4? And we just say that's a 4? See, because that's what I was thinking at first, was that we just do it as if 8 was a 4. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't think that's the beetle. I thought that was the beetle. All right, we're gonna do 2 experiments. I'm gonna start with this beetle. And then... upside down fish. Four would be this guy. Five is this guy. Where'd you go? And then the whale. And that's not it. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna use this beetle. I think I've done this already. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. And that doesn't do it either. Does this thing help me? Is there anything in here? No? Boy, am I confused. I don't understand at all. I mean, in the last one, it was easy to know based on the sounds. Now, the next question is, am I pushing the wrong ones? Do I have my images incorrect? But I think I got them. That's the whale, right? That's that guy. That's obvious. That's obvious. That's obvious. The only 2 that were kind of obscure were these 2, but this is pretty easy to see. This was the little froggy thing. This is the one that just looks like I can't tell if he's got a little thing there or not. I can't tell if that... I believe it's not that one. I believe it's this one. But they're so similar. This one has a line across the front of its external skeleton, whereas this one looks more like an aquatic creature, maybe? So... can't really tell. Maybe it is that one. I don't know. Boy, this is when it would be nice to have a live chat to figure out, like, some thought processes here. I mean, we know that frog is number 1. The question is which one is number 2? Gosh, which one do I do second? I wish there was more explanation of the number system, because either I'm oversimplifying this, or it's something that I'm missing, or I'm just stupid and I'm not seeing something that's right in front of me. And I don't understand where to go from here. It's not like I could rotate the animal to see the number. I've already done this. I've already done all of this to see. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. I could try that. So if I try that, so if I just presume that this is 2, skip the 4, go to 3, go to 5, go to 6, and then do this thing. Now, the only thing that could be different is that I could change what I considered to be number 2. I may have done this already. That didn't work. So if I do it again, but this time I do this as 2, 3, 5, 6, and this is 8. No! All right, guys, what am I doing wrong? Are there any other images that I'm missing that these could be? No, 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 no. We know that one. No, no. We know this one. This is pretty obvious. Yeah, the only one that's confusing is this versus this. And then the next question is, well, where does it go in the sequence? And I think I've done putting... Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna do it one more time with the other one. So that, skip the 2, go to the 3. Oh, go to the 5, go to the 6. Go here, and then do this one. Nah. All right. I've exhausted what I consider to be everything. And I'm confused. I'm so confused. I don't understand. I don't understand anything. Mm. See, this is the one that had the upside down 2. What does that mean? So confused. The whale is easy enough. This beetle is easy enough. The beetle is the one that's... This is one for the beetle. It has to do with the order. Do I have the order completely wrong? I mean, there can't be that many different variations unless my starting point is completely wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at my notes and I'm just so confused. I don't understand. I refuse to give this up, and I refuse to get like a solution. We're gonna solve this on our own. See, I really think it was this one. I'm not pushing like one of the wrong ones though for like the frog or something, am I? I mean, I don't think so. What if I start with this and then go to the frog? Then go to this thing. And the upside down fish. Then the beetle. Then him. No. He's gotta be last. I don't know why the other ones... Like, when is there something on... When is this rotated? This isn't an actual number, is it? Is this just like... They were rotated? Ironically, this one, the whale, is last. Maybe I just do follow this order straight down and... This one, which is the beetle. This one would be, I guess it's technically like another beetle. Maybe, I don't know. I think I tried that already, but it didn't work. So let's just try it again. But I don't think that worked. So if we start here, and then we do the frog. After the frog, let's try this one first. This one. And the next one is number 5, which is the beetle. Next one is the upside down fish. And then it's the whale. All right, I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to use this one instead of the other one. So we're going to start with this guy. Then it's the frog. And then it would be this guy. Then it would be this beetle. Then it would be the upside down fish. And then it would be this. That doesn't work either. So doing them sequentially down the list does not work. I don't understand the order then. We have a 1, we have a 3, we have a 5, we have a 6, and then we have an 8, and then we have an unknown number. And I've tried doing them in that sequential order. I've tried going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and then whatever that last thing is. And none of those work. I'll try that again. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, and just see what happens. So if we did that, that would be 1. I'm going to do this one. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. That doesn't work. So now I'm going to do the other one. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. And that doesn't work. I'm looking at 2, and if 2 is rotated... I'm so confused. I am so confused. Why do we not have a 4? And why do we not have a 2? I don't understand. I feel like I've been everywhere and I don't know where I might find something. I gotta think about this. So I got to think. So with that being the case, we're gonna bring this episode to a close right here. Well, okay then. I'm confused and I need to figure this out. I'm going to have to go back and look at my notes and walk around. I'm going to do that offline. I'm not going to do that with you all. But again, I don't want the answer, but this is what I would like if anybody's watching to let me know. If I've got the symbols incorrect, then let me know I've got the symbols incorrect and I can fix that. If it has to do with the order, I wouldn't mind a subtle hint to help me understand the order, especially if there's something that I'm missing. If I need to find an item to help me out, you're more than welcome to tell me you need to find an item, and then I'll abandon this place and start looking around. But I'm kind of confused, so any help would be greatly appreciated. So, and this game is not supposed to be hard, so I don't understand why I'm making this so hard. But yeah, I'm having a fun time playing this. I'm liking figuring it out, and we just spent a whole hour just pushing buttons, so I'm sorry about that. But until next time, take care everybody. Bye.